There we go. So Quinn,
Jason.
we're here. This is a spot that we've looked at on Google Earth a number of times, and I've spoken about a number of times. We're about to walk past my favorite rotisserie chicken center.
Hey,
I mean,
it's the Celebrity Center.
rotisserie chicken
It's closer than
restaurant.
you
Yeah,
It's not even blocks away. It's like feet.
it's right there. So that's what I'm saying. When I used to come here to eat chicken at Birds, and I guess I am endorsing it, but they're not advertising or anything like that. Right.
Sponsoring you.
Right. I'm just saying that's a good place for chicken if you want it.
At Birds?
Yeah. I tried to encourage them to diversify the menu, maybe add like turkey, ostrich. Then it could be more true to the name.
Hey, look, it's Batman on a phone.
I know, I was just looking at that. That's
Time
interesting.
phone hack.
Ted is a Batman time phone hack. So I have a pretty strong feeling that if we start walking around this celebrity center with a camera, they're going to ask us to leave. And I think a lot of people make fun of Scientology or, think it's like wacky or whatever.
Yeah.
But we're going to be serious about it for a second because...
Well, it's got the two pyramids for the AA right there.
Let's
in the
look
logo.
at that. Come here. You're right, it does.
That's a known symbol of the AA, the Aleister Crowley, L. Ron Hubbard, Magic Occult Secret Society that they hide in plain sight. So it's very serious, these symbolic references that we're researching. And the fact that you and I are going on location and putting our stamp on these physical presences is
time phone hack.
It's a time phone hack. And it's even further illustration so that way we can see what's here, not just talk about what's online.
Right, exactly. So I don't think we can get in here at all. It's pretty secure already.
It's the Celebrity Center, man. You're a celebrity.
You're a celebrity. You're Quinn Michaels.
You're Jason Goodman.
I know. I just feel like we're here.
We should walk in and be like, don't you know us?
Well.
But that wouldn't work.
Right. Now, they have events and things here. I mean, you can kind of see they're getting ready for some kind of event back there. My concern is I really never gave much thought to Scientology at all. I have a friend who is married to a woman who is a Scientologist, and he has nothing good to say about it.
Yeah. I worked for the computer company that used to install their computers into their main church.
Right, but the troubling thing that you told me about it is that Jack Parsons and L. Ron Hubbard were hanging out, wife swapping, doing all the Aleister Crowley stuff.
Yes.
That's heavy occult Satanist stuff. I think most people just think it's like Tom Cruise hangs out here with...
But one thing I want to...
Whoa, look at that. 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. open house. Come into the information. I think we should go in there.
You want to go to their information?
Yeah. How do we go in if it's an open house? Come in for a tour. Visit our public... We could go in there for a few minutes. I think we go in. Right?
Once they get you, they got you, man. I'm not going in.
You're not going in?
No.
Not going in?
No, that's not a Buddhist temple, man. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, I saw the sign that said come in for a tour. I was wondering if I could come in.
Great, yeah, please come around to our main entrance on Cameron. That's a little side street to your right.
All right, thanks. So you won't even go in, huh?
It's a church. It's a religious place of religious worship that I don't belong to.
Well, I don't either. I'm not going to join it. I was just
You can go in then, but part of my practice is I'm practicing, to be a monk, and it's...
You can't even...
I don't agree with their philosophy.
Well, we're not going to join it.
It doesn't matter. I can't...
Okay, all right. I'm not going to press you.
Just like I don't go into Christian churches.
Right. I mean, my concern is I go in there and I don't come out.
But I don't go in.
Where is Camden? So it's, an incredibly impressive building in terms of its...
Humongous.
Yeah.
Fountains.
I don't know. This style of apartment building, which you see around Los Angeles, is very reminiscent of the game Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
So this isn't the main entrance, is it?
No, it's around on Camden, but this is the back entrance, I think, or one of them.
Well,
this is the Manor Hotel. What?
Oh, this is not. This is part of the same building, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, it's not that interesting if we don't go in. I could go in, and if they don't allow me to record it, I could leave. Is this the main entrance?
Yeah, what kind of hotel security? What can I do for you?
The thing said come in for a tour.
Okay.
Is that where I come in?
Can't film though. It's the celebrity center. We can't have any filming inside.
There's no celebrities in there, are there?
Maybe.
Right,
It's the celebrity center. Church Scientology celebrity center.
right.
So we can't have any filming inside. It's part of the
All right, then I'll just stay out here.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. So,
Yes, sir.
Just an old sign.
No, it's a hotel.
Oh, so it's a celebrity center and a hotel.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It was opened in 1929.
Sure.
As a hotel, not open.
it was originally a hotel in 1920?
29 it opened as a, oh yeah, for the rich and famous, not, it wasn't Scientology.
Are you a part of the Church of Scientology?
Hired security for the company.
Right.
So,
Did you know about Jack Parsons hanging out with L. Ron Hubbard? Do you know who Jack Parsons was?
no, I don't know that.
They just made a TV show about him called Strange Angel that they're promoting all around town.
Oh, really?
You probably have seen the
It
ads.
was all about the period when Scientology started, right before when L. Ron Hubbard was hanging out with Aleister Crowley and Jack Parsons.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
doing
know
all
much about it.
kinds
All
of,
I know
like-
is Hubbard.
Yeah,
He's
doing
the
all kinds of
founder.
weird dark magic with Aleister Crowley and Parsons. And,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We
Lots
wanted
of
to ask them
sex
about
orgies and
that, but they're
stuff.
probably not going to be interested in talking about that. Thanks.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. All right.
Private security, though, they don't have their own in-house security? Excuse me, you said you were all law enforcement?
Yeah.
Oh.
You work for LAPD?
No,
What law enforcement?
I work for retired law enforcement. We're all retired law enforcement security company
Got it.
as a contract.
Former LAPD.
Oh, yeah.
Got it. Thanks. Well, I'm not sure that I want to go in there for a tour. That's
There's no filming.
no filming. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like you step in there and the doors close behind you, and it's like that might be it.
That's it for Jason Goodman.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't think they'd be able to suck me in like right away.
No, but it shows. I mean, look at the structures that they're able to.
We've heard stories of people being like trapped in there and not being able to escape
Yeah,
and
that
things
guy's
like that.
following us.
Well, he's free to follow us. They don't like the fact that we're filming the building and he's on the radio. I mean, we're standing here on the sidewalk.
Who's the guy filming? No, dude, they totally are running your whole profile right
Good,
now.
let them do that.
You're
I
gonna be
mean,
like, Jason Goodman is outside the Scientology Celebrity Center with Quinn Michaels.
if it is based on satanic stuff and, there was this whole story about L. Ron Hubbard or somebody breaking into an FBI office. I bet you this guy knows some stuff about Scientology. Should we talk to him?
You should try, People on the street always know stuff.
How's it going, man? You got a minute? You got a minute? Just to talk? Scientology. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, they're cool.
They're cool? I'm Jason. How are you, sir?
Jim,
Jimmy, you mind if I talk to you on camera?
about what?
Just, I don't know. What do you see hanging out here? I figure you
I
have
see trees. I see the
Yeah.
moon going.
anything interesting going on in the Scientology building?
No, they cool. They do their thing. They good people.
Yeah?
I see a lot of them walking around, say hello, goodbye, whatever. They ask me questions like, what do you think about this project?
What project? Like film projects?
No, it's questions like, are you happy or are people Americans work more?
They want to try to get you into the... Sorry, I don't mean to
No.
step on your stuff there. They're trying to get you into Scientology or what?
No. It's one of my friends, musician friends, was a Scientologist, Isaac Hayes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're from the same high school, from Memphis, Tennessee.
He died not long ago, didn't he?
Yeah, right. They had this ceremony over here. Right across
Oh,
the street.
was he a Scientologist, Isaac Hayes? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Huh. And then,
Teach all type of people to make America strong. So Scientologists, all type of people, just
takes everybody, right?
everybody, man. Even the Koreans. I mean, Trump was doing this thing out there to solve the problem, but
What did you think of that?
it was cool. I thought it was fun. It was interesting. I was waiting on Dennis Rodman to show up.
That was good that Dennis Rodman showed up, right? Dennis Rodman, I think, was important in making that happen.
Right. the brother in the Korean White House.
Well, what did you think about the fact that Barack Obama would not listen to Dennis Rodman with regard to North Korea, but Donald Trump did?
Well, you know, Dennis is kind of like, you got to like,
A little wacky,
you
right?
got to deal with the mentalities.
Have you met Dennis Rodman?
Of course, in the Laker game, man.
You seen him over there?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Is he a nice guy?
Of course, yeah, man. Everybody's nice, man. You just have to like see the point of view, you know.
True.
Every day is stressful. Every day is frightful. But
It's true.
I had one question: how many black people died on the Titanic?
I don't know.
None.
None?
Think about it.
Maybe working on it? No?
No, if they sneaked on, they was in trouble, man. Guess what?
No black people on the Titanic?
Trust me. Know why? Let's go see. I'm just kidding.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So you're just chilling here. You don't know really anything about the Scientology deal. It's very secluded, right? I mean, they've got it blocked behind the trees there.
They do all right. They're cool. I mean, sometimes I see Tom Cruise. I see lots of them over there.
You see Tom
But
Cruise.
Some people in my building, you know, deal with. It's all good. Hey, man, I just respect everybody.
You live over here?
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
That's a nice apartment building.
Yeah, right. I got a lot of Scientology friends, but I'm stable. I'm happy. This area is good. No graffitis, no trash. Nobody like asking for change. What's the Jimmy? I want some change. You want change or some change? Go vote, man.
Exactly. All right.
All right, later.
Good meeting you. Thanks, man.
Peace.
Take care of yourself. Well, I don't know, Quinn. I don't think we're going to learn too much about Scientology today.
Without going in.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to go in there and not film it. That's no fun.
Well, but it's kind of
Here, let me stand on this side.
But it's still kind of connected to everything we're doing. They bought a really expensive elite hotel, turned it into a celebrity center, and it's still a hotel and a celebrity center and a hotel.
Right. Is that a time phone hack DeLorean under there? It's something, right?
Oh, that's something old.
I don't know what that is. Whoop.
Here's the staff entrance.
Right. Okay, now here's something interesting that you would not see on Google Earth.
No.
So
don't see the
what do
staff
we got in there? Well, not the staff entrance, but this like coat of arms or whatever this is.
Yeah, the cross looks like a...
What can you make out in there?
It's a definite coat of arms.
That's got to mean something, right? Now, is that from the original hotel or is that a Scientology thing?
Both, because L. Ron Hubbard has connections to the occult.
Right.
So that's why, like I say, they bought this hotel. It's like this old, super well-built stone hotel.
It is like a fortress. I mean,
Yeah.
if you really look at all the
Look at the security keypads. Look at the cameras they
cameras
got above
everywhere.
the door. You know, look at
Every
the high
single
walls.
window has got bars and
Yeah.
unbreakable glass.
If it wasn't so nice, it would look kind of like a prison.
That's a good point.
See, look.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if people realize the level of security that they got going on over here at the Scientology Celebrity Center.
You got totally blacked out gates, like you can only see through a crack. You got cameras up there. They're seeing everyone that's going through here.
Oh yeah, I mean that guy was on the radio. First of all, you know, he was doing his regular security thing where he was being a nice guy, talking to us, not answering any questions of any significance. You got parabolic mirrors on this garage right here, so everybody sees who's coming and going. It's
But
really
the Celebrity Center, it's one of those things. It's like, I didn't know it was a hotel. You don't learn that. It just says Celebrity Center.
I don't really even know what that means.
Well,
Celebrity
so-
Center.
Okay, so the Celebrity Center now is a hotel, is a celebrity center where celebrities go and get preferential treatment for their tastes.
Uh-huh.
And out front, now we've confirmed that they hire ex-LAPD retired officers to run contract security.
Right.
That I didn't know. Did you know that?
No, but what's the significance? I think any decent security company is going to have retired law
No,
enforcement
the guy made a
guys.
point to say that all of us at this contracting agency are all retired police officers.
So that sounds kind of like more specialized to you?
It does, because then that initiates that their security force
What do you think about Golden Crest?
It's funny. But their security force that runs the door has connections to the cops. If the cops ever get called and come to the door, the
Right.
cops are going to be talking to people they know.
Right, that's true. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
makes sense.
So Scientology looks to be hiring ex-LAPD officers because I could see that if the cops ever get called to a Scientology function, they would be greeted by friends.
Right.
Wow.
What do you think?
That's ridiculous.
See, now, wait. That Gold Crest building is on the Scientology grounds. It looks like
No, it's bordering.
it's bordering. It's not on it.
Yeah. But those people that have those apartments, man, the things they must see.
Yeah, I mean, they can see in there.
Yeah. So, but now once again, the high gates, the high walls, the difficulty in access.
It just is. It is extremely high security for. I mean, if it were a church or a synagogue, it wouldn't have that kind of security.
Or a regular hotel.
Correct. And there's plenty of celebrities in everything in LA.
Yeah.
This Manor Hotel, I mean, why does that need so much more security than the Beverly Hills Hotel or whatever?
Yeah. See, check in with guard before proceeding. Look, you even have to check in with a guard before you proceed.
Right. Huh. So it's an open house, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's basically all day. Free seminars, meet and greet. All these guys.
Yeah.
Amanda
So
Reed.
all day, every day, you can come and
Free acting classes.
get trained.
Yeah. These two guys look kind of very similar, Gary Imhoff and Tom Ayers. You know, I don't think we spoke about this on camera at all, Quinn. Just at the hotel, there's some kind of seminar going on.
There is.
What was that thing called? MITT?
Yeah, it's Mastery in Training something. It's a large group awareness training company, that one of the many that operates in the Los Angeles area.
Well, the thing that was so strange is that I walked right past it and you pointed it out, and I didn't even, it's one of those things, hidden in plain sight. I didn't even notice it. And then when
But
we
because
started,
of my background, I did.
you did, and when we started talking to
spotted
some of the
it
people
immediately.
who were going to it, they seemed a little wacky to me.
They're on what's called the high. So when people get exposed to ideas and concepts and philosophies that expand their way of thinking and perception, they get an endorphin rush when they're in groups. That's why the large group awareness puts you in teams and pairs and does that kind of work with you.
Right?
So what we saw when we were going through the hotel is you saw them doing the team building exercises where they would talk to them and then they would send everybody out in pairs for further training.
Right, they were paired up,
They
definitely.
were paired up and they were doing written exercises, and then they were going to come back and there what's called small group exercises. And then once the small group exercises are done, they rejoin as a large
Did
group.
you notice that she got a little embarrassed when I started looking at what was written on the paper?
No.
I felt that she did.
She may have.
Because at first they were like, oh, so excited to tell us about
Because
it.
they sign confidentiality agreements most of the time, that they're not supposed to talk
Got
about
it.
what happens inside the training.
Got it.
So that way it creates an isolation effect. It's part of a similar grooming practice that predator-prey human beings do when they're grooming people to behave and act and speak in the ways that they want. They groom them through heightened involvement and isolation from their normal everyday lives.
I got it.
So
All right.
that's what they were doing by putting those people through those exercises in teams and groups, as they were building and forming new clique-style groups, so that people would then create camaraderie.
You could see that happening.
Yeah, you could see it happening in the open, and every time I walk out of your room, it's like I see those groups. They're getting more and more hype. They're getting more and more high, and then when the seminar ends or the training ends, they're going to experience the crash.
Right. All right, well, I don't think we're going to go into the Scientology place.
But the
so
Scientology works on the same premise.
that's what I was going to say.
That's how those are their large group awareness trainings for acting classes, meet and greets, and they get you those endorphins rushed in where you're like, oh, I'm going to take acting classes at Scientology, I'm going to get in. And
Well, acting classes also are going to deal with, like, you know, getting in touch with your emotions and...
plus it gives you access to people before they become famous.
Well, and people who are famous. I think a lot of people who would go to that are going to think, "Ooh, I'm going to meet Tom Cruise or whatever," and you might.
On a rare occasion, but
I think
but
he's over there pretty often.
The belief is that's what sells it, is that you're going to go take acting classes,
John Travolta.
potentially meet a celebrity, then maybe they'll see you, you'll get discovered. So it's one of
Right.
it's one of the avenues of discovery in Los Angeles.
Very good. All right, I think that's all we need for that right now.
All right, ready for the next phase.
See you guys later.